All right, so if you are clicking on this video, here's my mic on. Wait, hold up. Yeah, it's good. If you are clicking on this video, you probably fell victim of one of your 3DS cartridges not reading. And I knew about this issue for a very long time, but it never happened to me personally. So I didn't really make a video on it. But recently, I did get a secondhand. I don't know why I took the cartridge out. I got a copy of Monster Hunter Generations. Oh my goodness, look at, oh my gosh, it's just okay. Yeah, I got a physical copy of Monster Generations. I popped it in, it wasn't working, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to my actual 3DS right here, so you guys can see that it's, you know, other games work. So I have what, this 3 Ultimate, regular Ultimate. Everything should work pretty fine here. I literally play this game every now and then, so it should be good. It'll read everything. Now loading, it doesn't crash or anything. So game slot works pretty fine. You know, always, you know, check if the other game. Alright, cool. Yeah, everything works. But if I go ahead, let's take. Yeah, no, not a remove game card, bro. No, it'll be fine. Let's go ahead and pop in Generations. I said Generations Ultimate, by the way, but Generations. Try to boot this up, and it crashes. And if you're like a non-mod 3DS, it will just, you know, be stuck in that loading screen forever, which is super duper annoying, super annoying. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to fix this, potentially fix it. It's not 100%. Sometimes your cartridge always is, it's just gone, honestly. But you know, we're gonna give it a shot because I paid $12 for this game. Nothing crazy, but I do want to end up fixing it. So what we're gonna do is I have a link in the description for the 3DS cartridge tool fixer. So, you know, follow the instructions there to get it on your 3DS. You know, you do wireless transfer, put your micro SD, whatever you want to do, don't matter. But real quick, this video is sponsored. Yeah, we're sponsored by me. So I do live streams on Fridays for Fire and Faith for our 3DS games. You want to come over here? It's over on Twitch. Same name as YouTube channel, and it's on YouTube as well, multi-stream. Quick little plug for myself, but let's go ahead and get right back into what we're doing. So if we go ahead and go back over to the 3DS for 1 second. Okay, so you did follow the description. You see everything right here. It should say, you know, you press start when you're holding. Oh my goodness, press start when you're booting up your 3DS, and then you want to select the cartridge fixer. And then, oh my goodness, my screen is so blind. Yeah, set it right. They will say that. Oh my goodness, I have it set. Yeah, make sure you set this 6, 7, 8. Let's just do what, 22. 2001 is crazy. Why is it set 2001? 19. I'm probably cut this out. Probably 2026. Alright, whatever. And then you go down to where it says game cart, and then you're going to try to find the file that says .3ds. If not, you do .trim. Wait, .trim.3ds. So we got .3ds, so we're all good right here. And then we click this, and then we're going to do the first option, which is verify your image, the NSCC, whatever. And then we're going to click fix corrupt cartridge, which, you know, if it's corrupted, obviously you're going to click this one. And then this may take a little bit to do, depending on, you know, how bad it is out here. I think the longest I've seen it take is probably like an hour. So once this is finished, I'm gonna go ahead and start back the recording because we're not gonna sit here all day and waiting for this. All right, so just in between of it, it did go through the whole, you know, first chunk verification, and it says it's gonna take about an hour, and sadly this can take more than a day, most likely. So we're just gonna let this sit here again. I'm about to probably go, you know, go clean the house, whatever, and I'll be right back when it's done doing all this in the next hour, hopefully hour. But you know, if it doesn't, you know, I'll come back a little bit later with it. All right, I just got back, and it says 3 seconds left. So let's see if it worked. I pray, dude. I literally cleaned my whole end. It didn't work. Well, that is unfortunate for this copy of Monster Hunter Generations. Yeah, corrupt fixer failed. Yeah, I can't do nothing about it. But I don't know how long this copy of Monster Hunter has been sitting like on the shelf, because I bought it down while I was in Pennsylvania. Try to do it. If you have any 3DS games, physical games at least, make sure you check your stuff. Especially there's like a whole list of games that like are more susceptible to it. Like I know Pokemon X, Y, Mega Alpha, Sapphire, the Fire Emblem games, a whole bunch in Persona Q, I believe is a list of them. Yokai Watch, I don't know if it's just all of them, but I know Yokai Watch 1 definitely is on that list. Not as much as other Pokemon games and Fire Emblem games like that, but make sure you guys do check your 3DS games, at least pop them in, make sure they work, play it for like a good 5 minutes, and make sure you know, because sometimes it's because 3DS games will sit and then it will just, I don't know like the whole ins and outs of it. So I'm not going to act like I know everything, but from what I know verbatim, it's like if it sits too long, it just stops working and something like that, or sometimes it just doesn't at all. But yeah, that is going to be it for this. You know, save your physical media, pop it and everything, things like that. Also, like I said before, please do come over on the live streams. We have live streams on Fridays. Like I said, I'm doing Fire and Face. Might play other games as well, in case people, you know, want to see something else, things like that. But yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and see ya.